Hey guys, welcome back to the stream. We're back tonight with nothing showing. You know, sometimes I absolutely love this thing. All right. Okay, let's see if this works now. Sorry guys, having a little bit of technical difficulty on my end. I think I've got it. Okay, there we go. I've got it all. I've got it put back together the right way now. So, on that note, sorry, I'm running a little late getting home from work and got to check out what I'm supposed to do real quick. Alright, so we just need to go back to the camp, which should be easy enough. Was there anything else here I wanted to do? Not really, and I can get to it just as easily this way. Oh, they're over here. Come on now. I mean, that's not a bad way to start it off. Pick up the game and get my next level. Come on, grab it. There we go. Alright. Don't hang up on that. So, there's a few things that I'm supposed to remember to do today, now that I'm in here. And first things first, I'm kind of starting to take a little bit more of the magic ring abilities and intuition, vigor, science. Let me guess, that's an attribute that I'm looking for, isn't it? Willpower, mental power, yep. And my next one is 22. Gathering sites are easier to see. Simple potions. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that, just because we already have one intuition boost. Yeah, I know I'm leaving an area. And we'll go straight to there. I already have 1 point of intuition boost, so I don't ever have to actually max out any of them, I don't believe. Like, there may be some bonus for actually maxing them out, but from what I can see, I will get the same level of benefit from having, let me think of the word I'm looking for here. I'll get the same level of benefit from having 2 points I would from having 3, so I don't really see the point in rushing out to try to get all 3 of them. That's what I already have. Loot chance is 15. Nothing has a better one. Oh, Grenadier. Okay. Trying to make sure none of these have an extra bonus that I'm missing. Nope. Lion Cape of the Knots. You know what? As much as I would like to have that, I don't think I really need it. And I've already got the Lion Cape of the Guard. If I ever decide to finish out the outfit and just do full knot gear, then I'll make sure I've got the cape for it. But other than that, no. Which way do I need to go here? Okay, there's something over there. Is that what it meant by it's easier to... Okay, yeah. Dang, they got a lot brighter. Some of these can actually be useful, and I think one of the hoof fungus I actually have to have for ammo, so... Grab a little bit while I'm here. So this is an area I didn't do a lot of exploration in. Probably did a lot less than I really should have. But if I remember right, when I did this one, I was kind of trying to rush through. Like I had a certain place I was trying to get to, and I want to say this was for, yeah, this one. The Cure for Malachor quest, maybe? Like the earlier portion of that quest line. Oh, I'm going dead on the wrong way. So I need to start checking my map before I take off randomly adventuring. So I know during the last stream I kind of posed the question, what do you guys think about this being considered the honorary Dragon Age title for the year? And, you know, I have a grand total of like 2 viewers between streams, so I wasn't... Oh, this wasn't here. But I was going to say, I've got a grand total of like two viewers between streams, so I wasn't really expecting too much of an answer. I just thought I'd pose the question and see. Come on. I still don't have the stats for that, so we'll hold on to it for now. Personally, I think for one it's a little unfair to try to compare this thing to a Dragon Age level game, because that was kind of a heyday and a tail end of the great, BioWare era. But I also think it's a little unfair because this game had a very different purpose in mind. Oh, what do we have going on here?
Hey, what's happening here? I could hear you from miles away.
Your Excellency, I'm
so happy to see you. You arrived right on time to settle this matter.
How did you manage to find us in the middle of this swamp?
Brother Fidelis managed to reach Eden. He's the one who told us where your camp was.
But he didn't leave alone. What happened to Father Orbricus, who was accompanying him?
He must be dead, like our other companions. This is all your fault. This is yet more proof that you are not fit to lead such a team. I should be the one in charge.
Maybe you should calm down and explain to me what's happening here.
This expedition was undertaken with no concern for common sense. We are not equipped to explore this type of place. Our people are disappearing, and all we have found are some falsified writings.
Brother Virgil is terrified, which probably explains why he is being so disingenuous. We have made incredible discoveries, and we could find more.
You are beyond redemption. I won't waste another second talking to you. If you want to talk to me, Your Excellency, it will have to be without her.
How charming.
One thing, guys, I'm noticing a little bit of reverb in the output here, so I'm just trying to make sure what is going on. Let me see if that fixed anything.
Your Excellency, I hope you will forgive us for that scene. My relations with Virgil have always been difficult, but ever since we arrived here, it has been unbearable. I'm afraid we may need an arbiter.
Before anything else, I need to know what has led to this situation between you.
What would you like to know?
Okay, guys, I'm not sure why I'm echoing. Let me see here. Let me see if this fixes it. And I'm trying to see, do I have any kind of a bleed anywhere?
For what reason were you quarreling?
The expedition itself, I'm afraid. Virgil was always against it, especially under my supervision. For him, our discoveries in Eden were sufficient. They confirmed what he wanted. The rest did not matter. According to him, we should never have continued. And when we found new tablets, it became even worse.
Were they also written by Saint Matheus?
Without a doubt. The handwriting is the same. There are also some patterns, some islander symbols. It's fascinating. But what really angers Virgil is the content we managed to decipher. Our founder explains that he learned a lot from the islanders. Something our brother cannot accept. He now persists in saying that these tablets are fake, forged by the natives themselves.
Alright, let me see here. This may completely kill sound, and it may fix it, so...
Brother Fidelis told me that several members of the expedition have disappeared.
Yes, that's why he left along with Father Orbricus to fetch some help. 3 more of our colleagues are missing, and I'm not even talking about the ones who fell ill. I must admit that I underestimated the hardships we would encounter. I made a mistake.
I love the fact that
I should have
my
prepared
audio
this
settings had to
expedition more
had to
thoroughly.
change almost every time I do a
But
stream.
Virgil's being disingenuous does not help.
And I'm
no
not sure
one
really
is
why that
sorry for
is.
those who are missing.
Like the settings
I
that
wanted
worked
us
perfectly
to
fine
search
last
for
time
them,
don't
but
work this time.
Someone later convinced me that it presented too much of a risk. Along with lack of preparation, our constantly decreasing number, and creatures swarming the area.
And by someone, I suppose you mean Brother Virgil.
Indeed.
I'm thankful for these pieces of information. But you understand that I will also have to talk to Brother Virgil.
Of course, that's understandable. You must hear us both before you can make a decision.
You know, it would have helped if I had actually heard what you said instead of been so focused on what it sounded like when you said it.
Brother Virgil.
What do you want?
Let's see what
can
you have to
explain
say.
to me what caused such a quarrel?
The reason for it is very simple. It is Eugenia's folly. This woman should never have been the supervisor of our team. The discoveries made in Eden were sufficient, but no. She didn't want to stop the research. She organized this expedition in a hurry, without taking elementary precautions, and now she's accepting as facts the delirious writings we discovered on these tablets, without doubting them for even 1 second.
What do you mean?
We found some new tablets, allegedly written by Saint Matheus, but their content is so absurd that they were obviously forged. I am certain that the natives must have found these stones before us and modified their content.
How would they have done that? The natives cannot write.
They must have been helped by an unscrupulous settler. How would I know?
Sounds like you're trying to cherry pick.
Brother Fidelis told me that some of your colleagues went missing. Do you know anything about this?
They did not go missing. They were killed. It was the wild beasts, the diseases, and let's not forget the savages. We can feel their presence, roaming around the camp at night. I am certain that they are responsible for the death of our colleagues.
That's strange. There aren't many villages around here.
There aren't any. There are a few hermits, but they are not fighters. And they have better things to do than roam around their camp at night.
We've been in this region before, and the only native we met was a little insane, but would have been incapable of killing several priests.
Those savages may very well have been following us since our departure. We will not be safe on this island until it is entirely converted.
I see. So, you haven't tried to find your colleagues?
So we can die as well. I am not as crazy as Sister Eugenia.
I cannot take sides in your quarrel for now. And in any case, it is not what matters the most. Even if you think they are dead, we have to try finding your colleagues.
Well, if you are prepared to take such a risk, I can only commend you for your bravery and wish you luck. But I would not get my hopes up. You should start by searching the excavation site. To get there, take the path south of here. But be careful. The creatures that roam the area are ruthless.
I have a strange feeling they're probably still better company than you. Alright, so... investigate the disappearances down there. Okay, so just outside of this little area. Well, I'm not climbing that. So I'm guessing I'm going to have to go around. Oh, the joys of being the only one on this island with working legs. Alright, so there's... Oh. Wait a minute. You go way back up there. We might do a little exploring this time.
This man's skull is sunken. but he doesn't look like he was in a fight. Could he have fallen?
No. Look, it may be what someone wanted it to look like, but his wound was inflicted with a weapon. He was struck in the back of the head, from behind, with a mace made of metal, not stone.
I mean, not yet, but I can fix that. Maybe I can't. Okay, no, I can't fix that. Never mind.
This man's skull is sunken, but he doesn't look like he was in a fight. Could he have fallen?
No. Look, it may be what someone wanted it to look like.
So I need science
but
level
his
2.
wound was inflicted with a weapon. He was struck in the back of the head, from behind, with a mace made of metal, not stone.
Okay, so I never... How did I do that then? I thought I could have swore I had... At one point I could have swore I had level 2 science. And from there I should be able to continue on. Okay. Doesn't look like it though. Nope, that's a dead end. Oh. Okay, back up to the camp. So if I manage to grab another talent, then we'll do science with it. Hey guys. Nope, come on. What do we have down? Ooh. Okay.
Bit of poison on my blade.
Oh, there's a lot of you. I couldn't have done that at a better time if I'd had to. Would you stop? Oh, hey, what do you know, Windows? Yeah, I noticed. Yeah, okay, there were a lot of you there. Sorry, like right in the middle of that fight, my computer gave me a little thing that it Windows Defender did something or other and made a loud noise. That's what the hey there Windows was. I don't know if that would have broadcast or not.
This poor soul was almost entirely devoured. He must have been killed by swamp animals. Even so, this wound looks different from the others. It looks like a knife wound.
You're right. He was stabbed before being fed to the animals. But anyone could have used such a blade.
I need something that will boost my science skill.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
These fang marks are impressive. The poor man didn't have a chance. He must have been attacked by a large reptile. Most likely a Llewellyn. But what was he doing alone, so far from the camp? It seems obvious now that these disappearances were orchestrated.
The deaths of these people were a deception. Only the Renagse are deceitful enough to do such a thing. They kill each other and accuse my people. This Virgil, he wants to push aside this woman at all cost. He must be the culprit.
Indeed. I think that we should go find this brother and ask for an explanation.
Alright. What else do we have here, though? We're gonna hug this right wall because I want to see if I can go, like, if it's gonna drop me right back by the camp. Nope. It's a whole different little area. Oh, y'all look big. Damn! You hit like a truck, dude. Kill that thing. Okay, so those guys were a little bigger than what I had planned on fighting. And, oh look, there's more of them. Okay.
Bit of poison on my blade. Let's go.
Why do you look like a crocodile with a bird beak?
Armor will no longer protect you.
But my pistol will. Why? Why do they have to be so damn big? Stop dodging. Alright, part of me wants to go there, but part of me also thinks this is going to be a camp. And I want to go ahead and get the last camp for this zone. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's that other part of me that thinks this is going to be a trap, so... Nope. Campfire. Alright, so we've got that one taken care of. There is something up here, or they wouldn't have put this little cubby hole in here. I don't see anything that just looks like it's screaming that it wants to pick a fight. Gigantic doorway. Alright then. Again, most of this will probably be useful, like, right after I visit this camp again. So what is over here? Not much. 4 coins and 1 round. Okay. I love when areas wrap back around on themselves like this, just because you know there's something that you didn't get to see the first time. Like, there has to be, otherwise there would be no purpose in having you come back to it. I mean, it's not a bad weapon, but it's a lot lower than what I already have now. Alright, Virgil, I found your people.
Brother Virgil.
Your Excellency, weren't you supposed to be looking for our colleagues?
Indeed. I regret to say that they are indeed all dead.
I knew it. What a waste. Eugenia and her recklessness are to blame for this.
I'm afraid someone else is responsible for this. These deaths are not accidental, and yet they were disguised as such.
The savages. Their thirst for blood is unquenchable. I knew we should never have come without an escort.
Watch your tongue, priest. Our people have no need to hide when they protect their land. Only the Renaigse are deceitful enough to disguise a death.
Who else could it be?
Someone
You?
who desperately wanted this expedition to fail. Does that remind you of anyone?
Fine. You unmasked me. But know that my cause is righteous. The Ordo Luminis sent me to keep an eye on this expedition, to ensure that the discoveries we made would not jeopardize our nation or our presence on this island. But the inscriptions on the tablets are a heresy, a dangerous manipulation. Can you imagine what would happen if it was said that our founder listened to the teachings of the natives? But even then, foolish Eugenia accepted these discoveries as truth, without any hesitation, without realizing that our entire nation could suffer because of it. So yes, I wanted to scare her.
I understand that you might want to protect your nation, but to go as far as assassinating several of your colleagues...
Come now. What would you do if someone were threatening the congregation?
I would
You
kill
cannot
them.
Make me believe that you would not be willing to kill. You may have already done so, but since you want to avoid using violence, help me convince Eugenia to go back to Eden. My colleagues and I know how to sort through these discoveries, and you will be rewarded, of course.
This Renaigse tried to blame my people for these crimes. The priests would have wanted to punish them, and innocent people would have died. He must answer for his treachery.
For 100 coins? No, I'm not going to. And when I say I would kill them if someone were threatening Congress, I don't mean like I would assassinate innocent people to try to I mean kind of the same way I've been fighting everything else. Like, just straight up kill the person that's threatening you. In the context of the game.
It seems to me that all members of this expedition are concerned. They should decide on what to do next.
And if I could throw my suggestion in, I would say we should hang this guy.
Everybody listen. Alas, I must inform you that I found the dead bodies of your missing colleagues.
How awful. What happened to them?
Someone wanted us to believe that they were killed by some swamp animals. But it was all staged. Your colleagues were murdered, and their bodies abandoned to the creatures.
What? But why do such a thing? And who murdered them?
Brother Virgil confessed to his crimes in front of me.
Monster! You will pay for these crimes. These people you killed were our brothers, our friends.
You stupid goose. You really believe that I will let you pass judgment on me? You shouldn't have been so quick to accept these lies that could destroy our nation, and want to reveal them for all to hear. You are solely responsible for these deaths.
How dare you present yourself as the protector of our nation? Murderer!
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Not bad. Alright, I think that's all of the looting, so...
I'm sorry, sister. Brother Virgil fled during the battle.
The
No, he did not
coward.
cut him down.
And naturally, his accomplices fled along with him. Oh, what a waste. So many people died.
Perhaps I shouldn't have revealed his crimes in front of everyone, but I thought it was the best way of ensuring he would be judged.
Considering how high tensions have been these last few days, a fight was inevitable, alas. But you did what you thought was fair. Here, take this. As a token of gratitude for shedding light on these dismal events. Alas, we will have to go back to Eden as well. There are too few of us to continue the research.
Were you hoping to discover more?
Of course. This place was but a single step in Saint Matheus's journey. The last tablets speak of a journey northbound, further up in the swamp. But even if Virgil is no longer a threat, we are not sufficiently well equipped to go there.
We could go there for you if you wish. You just have to tell us where to look.
That would be marvelous. Of course, you would have to start from the excavation site where he wrote this. I think I noticed a path going north when I was there, actually. Look for any traces of life. Perhaps you will be lucky enough to find more of his writings. That would be fantastic.
So is this
Don't
my
worry.
mysterious door
I will
up north?
conduct this research and come find you here if I uncover anything.
Yep. Where was the near... Okay. So straight out here, take a left, and then we'll travel up to the camp. You know what? Screw that. I'll just go up to the camp myself. I forgot. I've got to take this path anyway to get there. And I think I've already killed everything along the way, so... Wait, was there anything down here to take? Like, anything loot-worthy down here? Be a giant no. So I didn't see anything else of like an altar up here. I know there's the door. There's also the root that I can get stuck on. And not here yet. That's one thing I kind of miss about some other games is you had the ability to like walk over things like that. Instead of getting stuck against the tree branch, I would have just walked right past it. If I had to guess... So there, I would have thought that it put something down there just because it's kind of set up kind of like a shrine already. But I guess it's all going to be up here.
If someone lived here, it must have been in a drier place.
Okay, one moment. You weren't here last time.
A bit of poison on my blade. And let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this feint.
Oh, dang. Okay, so you do have another move. You have a couple of them.
Let's see if you can ward off this feint.
Okay, so kicks don't work on this guy.
I need healing.
Yeah, I don't think you're the only one, man.
Let's see if you can ward off this feint.
Bone fragment of the Lord of the Plains. Alright. I think I can deal with that. And 5 gold coins. Oh, the door's open now.
It is a good place for an old man to settle.
Dang it, that's not what I wanted to do.
Some people have lived, but we will have to look further if we want to find traces of the sick. A bit of poison on my blade, and let's go!
Well, you're a little bit stronger. At least than most of the flying things I run into. Let me guess. Impossible to climb. Let's go.
Poison on my blade, and let's go!
Alright. It seems like my camera got a lot closer, and I'm not sure if I did something to trigger that, or it just happened. Okay, this looks like a chief's hut.
This is a cave of knowledge, or at least it looks like one. The old man must have been exceptional to be able to live in such a place.
Let's take a closer look at these paintings. We may learn something from them. This mural is very ancient. It depicts an old man dressed as a priest, getting his face painted by a masked native. This mural depicts an old man praying in front of a face in the mountain. He's holding a rosary. Saint Matheus, praying to Enon Milfrichteman. Engraved tablets. They resemble the ones we recovered in Eden. We should take them with us. The researchers would be delighted to study them. There are some native symbols here and some letters I recognize, as if someone had tried to write in the native language using our alphabet. Men dwi stad in on mil fruktemen.
It means, welcome us amongst your people, Enon mil Frichtemen.
This is incredible. Saint Matheus would have known about the spirit of the island and would have prayed to him.
Okay,
I
so
do not know these
Matheus
glyphs,
is starting to seem a little more
but these
a little
spirals
more
are native
interesting.
symbols. There are some words in our ancient language next to them. The light and the earth are the two faces of a same power. It's impossible to know if this is a translation or another sentence. But this is a message that would seriously displease the Inquisitors.
I cannot believe it. These symbols. They are signs used in the secret writing of the Donegada.
It looks like a chaplet made of pewter. It's rather basic, but it was made a long time ago. And it undeniably comes from the continent. I seem to recall that Saint Matheus is almost always depicted using a similar rosary.
So that's what it was. The priest's old sage became a Donegad. I don't think that
That's
they'll
kind
be
of
happy
funny,
about
actually.
that. And yet, it could bring peace. The Solasser will no longer be able to burn our people and our guardians.
Why is he not depicted wearing the marks of the Donegada?
It was a very long time ago. Magic had not yet been given to us by Enon Milfrichtemann.
I wonder what I should do with these relics. Eugenia probably didn't imagine that Saint Matheus lived his life in a way that's so different from what they advocate. As for Virgil, he wasn't wrong. Such a revelation will certainly cause a schism in Thélème.
I know how difficult keeping some secrets can be, and this one is huge. It could lead to peace with the natives, as much as it could lead to a civil war.
I already took sides in their quarrel. If I change my mind, I'm afraid that it might be seen as treason. I'll think about it on the way there. Let's go back to the researchers' camp.
I say, to me that's actually hilarious because Saint Matthias is their saint. And some of the things that sounds like Thélème has done in the name of Saint Matthias are just absolutely horrible. So the idea that they had the entire thing wrong is, I guess, comical to me. Still can't go through that way. Let's go back. So one downside of this map and several of the others is for little quests like this, it can be a bit of a hike to get back to where you're going. But once you've made the path once or twice, you kind of know what way to go just off the top of your head.
So, did you find anything?
You could
Or
say
do you
that.
need my help?
We discovered
found a
a
few
cave
things.
that was inhabited a long time ago by a whole group of people, mostly natives, who had obviously created a sacred site, as the place was guarded by a creature.
And have you found traces of our holy founder? New relics? Perhaps some tablets?
Ooh. Because if she doesn't like what I tell her, all she has to do is just hide them. But so far, everything I've told her, or everything I've heard about her, seems like she's more just a scholarly type, though. So I don't think she would just sit on it like that.
There were also frescoes on the site, representing Saint Matthias.
Frescoes? Tell me more. This is fascinating.
He was shown having his face painted by a native. On another, he prayed to the god of the mountain.
You can't be serious. You mean to say that our saint converted to the cult of the islanders?
That is what emerges from our findings, yes. Other objects that I was able to bring back also point in this direction. Look, there are inscriptions. These tablets and also this chaplet.
This chaplet? I cannot believe it.
Oh.
Excuse me. I cannot find the words to express how I feel. You must come with me.
I think joyous
We
would
must
be
go
fitting.
and present all these discoveries to the Mother Cardinal. You realize our entire dogma will have to change. So far, anyone who wanted to question it would have burned their fingers. Literally, alas.
And you think that this time they'll listen?
We have solid proof. All this evidence. With your support, we will convince her to reveal the truth.
I see.
Either that,
I
or
will
maybe
do
I'll
my
be
best
removing
to
a head
help
of
you.
state.
It seems we are arriving right on time. You did well to warn us, Brother Virgil.
Virgil. How did you know?
I'm afraid that your Excellency's lies weren't very convincing.
We were informed of your discoveries and of the danger they represent. We demand that you hand them over to us immediately, so that they can be destroyed.
How can you even suggest the destruction of relics written by the hand of our founder?
Out of love for our dogma, for our faith, and for our nation. But since you refuse to comply with our orders, you leave us no choice.
Death to the heretics!
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Oh, damn! Okay. Not what I expected. I think we are going to go back out here. And back to this little camp. Dang. Yeah, he just straight up mauled me. And I think we are going to go somewhere with a shop. Here first, though. Oh, man. Am I... Wait, that's one of the reasons why I'm having trouble. I'm in the wrong armor, for one. I mean, it doesn't give me much more, but it gives me a little bit. And yeah, I did just, there we go. A sacrificial sword. I mean, I'm not selling this thing, but I just want to see. You can go away. You can go away. You can go away. You can go away. Need you, don't need you. If I have anybody that can wear that, that would probably be a good one. Yeah, not yet. You got some ammo back. I'm wondering, I don't think there's anything really that I have that I can just throw on that's going to help me survive that. Isn't Hawthorne? Wait a second. There was something that it said they dropped off. First, I want to set this in here. Why did I do that? The Abbess, Mother, Divine Magic Ring. Okay, no. Still can't use that. And I can't use either of these. And I'll, okay. Alright. So we got a few things I might be able to do here. And we'll give this thing another shot. First, I need that.
Come closer, good people.
Take that too. First off, I want as much ammo as I can hold. Or as I can find.
Welcome! It's such a pleasure to have you seen it.
What do you have? Better loot chance. I'll take it just for that. I don't think I have anything else here. Serene Merchant. Yeah, the Duke doublet is the best I can wear. Aside from like Bishop's robe, and I'm not gonna do that. What about for you? Wait, no. I need to finish my own first. Dang it, stop doing that. Poison resistance, magical, elemental. Okay, so he can't have that. What about you? Don't have enough. I think I like this one quite a bit.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Come closer, good
Will
people.
I be able to take them down though? Like that's one of my big problems is I've got to be able to take them down
We'll make it for you.
before they can actually kill me.
Oh, it's a great place. Want armor that fits you like it?
No, I wanted to see what you had. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, you got.
Want armor that fits you like a glove?
Also, what about you? Do you have anything worth it?
Dear to man, do you want to see the...
Ooh. I mean, a flaming axe is always nice. It seems like all of that is going to be heavy weapons. Okay, I see what it is. You have ammunition?
You will always be welcome here.
Good. Alright, run back over to the residence, do the quick little upgrades on everything that I can do right now. And we'll give that fight another shot. I needed pure iron ore. That's why I went to the blacksmith. And see, this is the part that I normally try to do between streams, the running back and forth from merchants and things like that. And then I inevitably hit a point where I have to do it again anyway, so.
Oh, so great.
Yeah. Just make with the stuff.
The best forge in Tier for D. Blades, armor, locks.
All right. So I've got you set up. I need. Do I want to go as much armor damage or just a... No, we want to go as heaviest armor damage we can. Who am I kidding? Alright, so not that one. You're gonna go for that. Oh man. Not you, not you, not... Oh yeah, you. Which one do you have right now? You have the sturdy Spalder. This is going to be this one. Cool. That's gonna have to do. Oh, dang it. You got anything good for me this time? Already got 14 of those. I will take more of these. And just so I don't have to go back and do all of that, we're going to save real quick. Come on. Because otherwise, there's a chance I'm going to have to go back and do all of it over again. And as much as...
So, did you find...
We discovered a cave mostly
Okay,
native.
been through all
and
of
have you
this.
found...
There were
Reveal
also
it.
frescoes on the
frescoes?
He was shown how... That is what emerged. Look.
His chaplet. Excuse me, you must come with... You realize our so far,
And you think that this...
we have solid...
I see.
Let's go.
It seems we are arriving right.
Virgil.
I'm afraid that
We were informed. We demand that you hand
How can you even...
out of love for. But since you refuse.
Blah, 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 blah.
Bit of
Nope.
poison on my blade. And let's go!
I like this sword a lot. A lot. You stop!
I cannot believe that I just fought my own brothers in faith. The fact that the Inquisition is after us is very disturbing, Excellency.
And now you see
We
how
will do
every
well
other
to hasten
country
to San
feels.
Matheus. They will not dare to attack you there. And we will have to take care of Bishop Domitius. He will do everything he can to discredit us.
You are right. All this proves is that I will not succeed without your help. There is a risk that the Mother Cardinal will also reject our discoveries.
Then we
And I could
remove a
bring
head of
Petrus
state.
with me. He will surely find the words to convince her.
That would be most helpful. Father Petrus is renowned for his eloquence. In any case, we must present our research to Mother Cardinal as soon as possible. I will study the tablets one last time to make sure I know all their content, and I will meet you at the palace in San Matheus to plead our case.
Understood. See you soon, Sister Eugenia. Be careful.
Now let me loot. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's a pretty good drop. Steel hunt. Nice. Like, these guys actually had some good gear. And they all brought money. Okay, I'm missing. God dang. More gold coins. What do you have? I considered buying one of those, so now I don't have to. That was a little bit of a hectic fight, but no, I really like the new... Oh. I'm really liking the new weapon. I don't want to do... That's 3 points? Dang. And mental power is the one we need. And now I should be able to equip a secondary here. Dang it. And while I'm thinking about it, that frees up. Not for you. Maybe for you. Yep. You get an upgrade. So if not, I will rock the magic ring combo. And we'll let Vasco rock the old sword. Meet with Eugenia in a day. Let's knock this one out real quick. I didn't look at how long it said, but I can always just wait there, so That's no big deal. 5 hours left. A silver bracelet is only wow. And you still don't have any more ammo. I'm a little disappointed in him. He should know by now, every time I leave somewhere, he's supposed to go restock his ammo. I'm debating whether or not one of these times I need to use the, you know, let's sleep till, we'll give it till dawn. And as much as I don't want you on my team, no, I had to have Vasco. What do I have to do for Vasco? Alright, you know what? I hate to do that. And since I am, let me make sure that I've got him moderately well equipped. Where is he? I don't have anything to give you there. Wait. I got everything I've got in storage. You can wear that. I forgot I picked up basically an entire new set for him. You know what? I'll let you wear the Medal of San Matheus. You can rock that one. Oh, hey, I can just do that. Not that. Yeah, I'm not giving you the Merchant Prince's outfit. Dang it. One of these days I will get this thing figured out. There we go. Get him armored up so he's actually ready to do this. And onward to the palace. At least I think the palace is where I'm supposed to go. Yep. Yeah, I'm still not a big fan of you for that one, so... The whole setting fire to the native and their guardian right there in the middle of the city square. Poor taste, man. So let's take this let's take this whole nation and go cause a little chaos.
Ah, Your Excellency. We were eagerly awaiting your arrival. Sister Eugenia was just recounting me the tale of your achievements and telling me about the incredible discoveries you've made.
These relics shed a new light on the last years of our founder. It all demonstrates that he hadn't evangelized the islanders, but, on the contrary, He would even have adopted some of their rituals, merging the cult of the enlightened and the cult of nature in a single dogma.
These discoveries, if they can be verified, are extraordinary. But they also represent a great upheaval that could harm our nation. We must first verify their authenticity. You are the only ones who entered this cave. Could what you have witnessed been a falsification?
The cavern we discovered is located in a very remote place. There's no island or village nearby. It contains some ruined dwellings, but clearly no one has lived there for a very long time. Fraudsters would inevitably have left traces of their passage, and we have not found any. The entrance to the cave was protected by one of those giant creatures that the natives call a Nardaig. These guardians usually protect sacred places, and let no one enter without a fight. I had to kill this beast, which leads me to think that nobody had entered the cave for a very long time. We discovered ancient frescoes on the walls of the cave. They represent Saint Matheus without a doubt. He's depicted with his chaplet. In one, he is praying for the divinity of the island. In the other, his face was being painted by a native. I understand how shocking these discoveries are, but their antiquity proves that they are genuine.
The tablets found at the site, however, attest that our founder had not abandoned the cult of the enlightened. He simply saw it as two different reflections of the same divine power.
The relics could be authentic, Your Excellency, but we only have your word to convince us. The political and religious impact of these discoveries will be unprecedented. We risk schism, civil war, and who is to say that this is not a plan to weaken us?
Damn it.
It seems that you only see the negative aspects of this discovery, but the reality is very different. By integrating some of the natives' beliefs into your dogma, you could build an alliance with them. Something no other nation has managed to achieve before.
It is a good argument, Your Excellency. I hadn't thought about that.
Your
Oh, it
Eminence,
works.
All of this is grotesque and dangerous. The congregation is clearly trying to ridicule us. Even if these frescoes are real and old, who's to say they represent reality? This is surely the naive vision that the islanders had of our founder, nothing more. Our duty is to bury all this in order to preserve our nation from the heretical beliefs of the savages.
Ooh. Huh. I'm not sure which way I want to go here. I think I'm gonna go with the attack.
You were so eager to bury our discoveries that you were ready to bury us with them. A group of the Ordo Luminous attacked us while we prepared to come here.
Really? Your Eminence, I assure you that I had no idea. We would never harm a diplomat. It was probably the desperate action of an overly fervent group. But, alas, it is a fair reflection of what will happen if these discoveries are made public.
You are responsible for the members of the Ordo Luminous on this island, Domitius. I am counting on you to ensure that this kind of act never happens again.
Your Eminence, we are faced with a crucial choice for our nation. What does a man of faith do in such a dilemma? He prays and places his trust in the one who came before him and has shown more wisdom. Saint Matheus shows us a new way. If we are believers, can we really turn our backs on him?
You surprise me, Petrus. You who are always so political. Yet your words seem sincere. You give me something to think about. Thank you. Does anyone wish to add anything?
I understand your doubts about the future, which are inevitably caused by such a revelation. You hesitate just as St. Lucius did to tell us about the journey of his master. Yet in the end he revealed what he knew, and his words still guide Thélème today.
Thank you for your testimony. I will now retire to think about everything and make my decision.
She seems like she's been very...
After careful consideration, I have decided that it is my duty to reveal your discoveries to the world. It will take years for our theologians to study all of this.
All right.
But our dogma must follow the path opened by Saint Matheus.
Thank you, Your Eminence. I would be delighted to help with the study of these relics.
I don't doubt it, my dear. And I would like you to take me to see this cave. I look forward to worshipping at the place where our holy founder ended his days. As for you, Your Excellency, I thank you for the help you have given us. Your sincere insight has encouraged me to make this difficult decision.
It was my pleasure.
Let me also thank you, Your Excellency. Without you, we would still be in the shadows.
Okay. I'm actually kind of surprised there. Like, she seemed very open to the idea, like, as we were talking. It didn't seem like, it didn't seem like it was completely shutting us off. And I think that's probably something to do with the way we progressed through that quest. It seems like there was probably an option somewhere along the way to really screw yourself over to where she would not be accepting of the idea at all. And it's one of the things I really like about this game. It takes diplomacy and your actions and what you've done for certain factions and certain villages. It takes that into account when you deal with them later. So I'm actually really happy to see that ending come about. If you've watched me play the game, you know that a lot of what I've done has been siding with the natives of the island. Because, I don't know, to me it seems better to do it that way as visitors to the island. Okay, I'm not seeing a new one, so as visitors to the island, it seems like we are better served to help them and remove you, add you back. Try to come to an alliance, try to bridge the gap of what we don't understand and why our people that are immigrating there fear the natives, and make peace. So that's kind of what I've been trying to work toward with this character, is making peace anytime I have the option to. And there have been a few times I've messed it up, the sneaking through the village where I ended up in a fight instead. But that one I kind of tried to play it exactly the way I needed to, and I wasn't sure on a few points, and kind of went, just kind of followed my gut on it, and I'm very happy with where it ended up. And I think that's as good a place as I'm probably going to find tonight to leave this off. So I'm going to end this one here. I hope everybody's enjoying Greedfall. It's a lot of fun, and chains like that come together just the way you need them to. For a not action-centered area, that was actually really exciting for me. I will be back tomorrow night with Code Vein, and I'm trying to get my timing down right on this because the time I get off work, I would like to stream at 2 a.m. my time. Sometimes it's 3. Again, I'm kind of trying to find the best time for me to do it. So, on that note, I'm going to leave this one here. I hope to see everybody next time. And as always, guys, have a wonderful night.